Judy Moody Gets Famous by Megan McDonald. Chapter 10. Judy Moody, Superhero. Home already? Asked Mom. How was Jessica's? Fun? I. Did you. Where's the paper? Judy asked, out of breath. Today's paper? Right here, said Dad, pushing it across the table towards Judy. Judy flipped through the paper madly, and when she got to Section B, all she saw was a giant hole. Who cut up the paper? Stink? She asked, shooting him her best stinging caterpillar eyebrow look. Oh, I did, said Dad. Here, I tacked it right up here on the fridge. He read out loud. Phantom doll doctor strikes county hospital. On Saturday, October 17th, Grace Porter, a member of the nursing staff at County General, noticed that several of the dolls that had been donated to the hospital for its magic playroom were missing. Funny coincidence, said Mom. That was the same day we took Frank to the hospital. Ha, funny, said Judy, trying to smile. Mom would not find it so funny when she learned that her only daughter was an all-out true blue I-before-E thief. Dad continued reading. The missing dolls created quite a stir. Young patients who used the magic playroom in the children's wing spent days speculating as to the identity of the doll thief. Isn't that where I found you two? Asked Mom. The magic playroom? Judy's mother sounded just like a detective. Jail time. Curiously, a mysterious package was received a few days later with all the dolls magically cleaned, scrubbed, fixed, or mended. Each one was tagged, dressed in a hospital gown, and had been properly doctored with fancy band-aids, slings, and casts. Dad paused and said, Band-aids. Uh-oh, thought Judy. Evidence. A special doll with a once-broken heart was given to patient Laura Chomsky, who recently underwent the hospital's 29th heart transplant. On behalf of Laura Chomsky and all the young patients, the hospital staff would like to thank the anonymous donor, the Phantom Doll Doctor, for this kind contribution. It sounds like one of those superheroes in my comics, Stink said. That's quite a story, said Dad, grinning. Let me see that, Judy said. She had to see it, had to read it with her very own eyes. Phantom Doll Doctor, she repeated, touching the words on the headline. Rare. What a thoughtful thing for someone to do, said Mom. Wished I'd thought of it, said Dad, tacking the article back up on the refrigerator with a pineapple magnet. There it was, front and center in the Moody Hall of Fame. Too bad, said Stink. What's too bad, said Judy. I kind of wanted to see the inside of the jail. Hardy har har, said Judy, nervously glancing at her parents, but they were both grinning proudly. That's when Judy's brain began working on a brand new Judy Moody idea. She'd make a sign, maybe set up shop in the garage, get other kids to give their broken dolls or old stuffed animals, or she'd find some at yard sales. She would doctor them up and donate them to more sick kids in the children's wing of the hospital. Some could have ace bandages or fancy scars or tubes for breathing, maybe even an IV. And it could all be in secret. The hospital would never know the identity of the Phantom Doll Doctor. The way nobody knew Superman was really Clark Kent or nice quiet reporter from the Daily Planet. Rare. For the first time in a long time, the once Judy Moody felt more famous than an elbow. She, Judy Moody, Phantom Doll Doctor, now felt as famous as Queen Elizabeth, as famous as George Washington, as famous as Superman. Famouser. Wouldn't Elizabeth Blackwell, first woman doctor, be proud? The end.